Welcome everyone to Haven of Horror. If you're watching after the fact, this is our commentary on Hatchet II. Uh, if you're watching the pre-recorded video and you hear an ad break, do not pause your movie. I will be pausing the recording or cutting those sections out. Just keep watching as normal, and it should all sync up. Robert, are you ready?
I'm ready.
In 3, 2, 1, play. But I sent you those steelbooks that I was telling you about. The one with the White Ranger is the movie one, and that's not my favorite suit, but I really like how that looks on a steelbook, and I'll never get it because those are probably like stupid expensive now. Hatchet film series steelbook. Hatchet: The Complete Collection. Oh, Robert, it is not out of print. Oh, I can't afford this right now, but look at this.
Meanwhile, back in the ending of Hatchet 1.
Remember, that is one thing I have to give these movies credit for. They binge incredibly well.
Yes. Also, a new wrinkle in the lore is that Victor Crowley screamed at her so hard that she turned into a different person.
I know, it's crazy. The only thing I don't like about this steelbook set, though, Robert, is it looks like it's one case for all 4 movies.
Yeah.
That's
what I expect.
Plus an exclusive bonus disc. But yeah, I wouldn't mind having that.
And you got to double dip because you already have the first 2.
Yeah. Oh, this is the same company that put out that Texas Chainsaw 50th anniversary. Which, if I ever get money, I might pick up because that's down to like dirt cheap now for what that is. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I believe so.
With the chainsaw replica. It was 300 full retail. Now it's down to 100.
That's tempting. And John Carl Beekler's back. He gets more screen time in this one.
Yeah. He's not a terrible actor for this kind of movie.
No, he fits pretty organically. You know, he's kind of the crazy Ralph here, but just watching the movies, like without context, I wouldn't have called that. Oh, this is like a horror cameo guy.
Yeah.
Like he just fits in pretty naturally.
Already I know I don't hate the actress in the first movie, but already I feel like this is a step up acting wise for this character.
It's Danielle Harris. She's great.
And we have to do that traditional sequel thing where there's a big secret you didn't know from the first one.
I mean, she's good in the movie, but it is funny that like she has to do this accent because that's what the first actress did. So it's like, well, I guess we'll try to keep continuity.
Well, to be fair, it would make sense. It makes sense she has this accent. Oh, I didn't start the timer over. Fuck!
Oh no! Do I want to just restart?
No, it's fine. Just what's your timestamp?
My timestamp is currently 3:35.
That's fine. It's all good.
Okay, you got it going.
Yeah.
So it should be close enough. I always love these characters of like, just don't come here, just stay the fuck out of here. Why are you still here? Take your own advice and leave, sir.
Listen, this man drinks his own urine. He's not exactly the brightest bulb in the bunch. He is right though, like she could have saved the next like 3 movies if she just left.
Yep.
I also Danielle Harris has got to be like much older than that other actress. Because that other
You would think
actress
so.
looked like she was in her 20s, maybe in her 30s. Danielle Harris is clearly already in her 40s or late 30s at this point, playing like a 20-year-old. So it's really weird. The subtitles on this Blu-ray are bright yellow, and it's really funny.
Okay, so far on Amazon Prime, the subtitles are synced up. I will let you know if that ever changes.
Tyler says that he hates when streaming services have the sequels and movies, but not the first one. Correct.
Yep.
What
That's
I
just
hate
continuous
too,
right bullshit.
I'm having this with Naruto. Hulu has the shows Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. Netflix has the movies, which I
Oh.
mean aren't canon, but like if I wanted to do a complete watch through of the whole show and its movies, I'd need two separate services.
Yeah, well, and then what is it? Child's Play? Like, was the first one Orion and the rest Universal? Is that what
I think
happened?
so.
Because there's a weird discrepancy with those, where back in the day, most box sets would like just be the sequels and wouldn't include the first one. It was really annoying.
Well, and then so I have the movies on 4K, but I also bought a digital bundle without paying attention to it, and that comes with the
Mhm.
sequels and not the first one.
Yep. I do enjoy how unapologetically sleazy these are, and like so the cameras from the sleazy porn filmmaker guy in the first one, and now like retroactively we've made him even more of a monster when you see some of these tapes. This is what we call dark humor.
Oh God, I forgot about this.
And credit where credit's due, this movie still has a line it won't cross. But it's like, oh, I thought he was just like, just kind of a sleazy porn filmmaker. The first one, oh, well, like we've retroactively made him so much worse in death. And then I appreciate the cameos here. We get them back.
Yeah.
I enjoy the riveting dialogue with these characters.
I'm sure it's the dialogue you're here for.
Mm-hmm. I also uh, John Carl Beekler's character. It's like he's looking at the early recordings. He's like, oh, but Skissa, but he doesn't just shut the camera off. He's like, no, let me fast forward to the other stuff.
I do love that this guy takes the time when he sees that one recording. He's like, "That ain't right, man," and then just fast forwards past it.
but, but no, he doesn't just shut the camera off. No, he just fast forwards and like, oh, let's see what else is on here.
I love the idea that he apparently had this like kind of unspoken truce with Victor Crowley. Took in Mary Beth for 5 seconds, and now truce is over.
I have questions. Oh,
This is a rough effect. You can clearly tell that's an apparatus.
that is not enough fake blood to sell this effect. It's very
Yeah.
cartoony.
No, this feels like a reshoot.
Possibly. There are some kills in this movie that try really hard to top the big ones in the first movie, and I don't think it ever quite does, but like there are some good ones.
That is nonsense, and I kind of love it though.
That just made me think of Ash with the dead bodies in season 2.
So this is a thing I'm kind of a nerd about. So the first movie used Marilyn Manson's. This is the new shit. This is Ministry. I don't know if these fit, but he is very particular in keeping it in that same new metal genre, which I appreciate. Also, you just don't see a lot of Ministry in films, so. But I like this band. I love this song.
That's just a funny quote out of context. You just don't see a lot of mystery in films.
Yeah. Tom Holland.
God, Tom Holland's in this movie. Before he was Spider-Man.
I didn't know Tom Holland was in this. Not that Tom Holland, the other one, but
yeah, is he her uncle? Let me check that. Yeah, I think he plays Mary Beth's uncle.
And this song is One More Fix. It's not my favorite song by Ministry, but it's quite good. And I don't remember if we keep that going in 3 or 4. But he's going for a very energetic vibe with these credits, and that is one thing Ministry is very good at. Draven, that was like an itchy and scratchy death. Yeah, no, it's peak. What is it with these movies and the sudden cut to throw up?
Ew. Yeah, I don't need that.
I'll send you the song afterwards. That might be up your alley. I don't know.
You never know.
They have, and I don't know what any of the lyrics are because that's not what I listen to Ministry for. But they have another song called "Jesus Built My Hot Rod" that is hysterical, just because that's the title.
Yeah. I don't want to get too deep into it. And also, like, I don't care. I didn't watch it, but with the with the Super Bowl halftime show this year with Bad Bunny, a lot of the pushback on that was like, well, why would I watch a show with a singer like who I don't understand, where I don't know what they're saying? I'm like, okay, to be fair, do you realize how many musicians and artists have made a living here with songs I can't understand? Like,
No, my thing has always been, and it has nothing to do with politics or anything. Lyrics are the least important part of music. If you want lyrics, go listen to poetry. But that whole halftime thing did give us the other halftime show, which might be the greatest thing of all time.
I just want to kiss my fish. I could see that guy existing in these movies.
Yeah.
Like, I could see him going up against Victor Crowley.
That guy probably didn't fast forward through that.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
We don't know the man. We're just making a joke.
I love that Tony Todd gets to play a complete, just like, scumbag in this movie. Really?
I don't know. Hear him out? You said it, not me. He's got some points.
I also love that he doesn't even try with the accent.
No. Yeah, because immediately I'm like, for these two alone, for Danielle Harris and Tony Todd, yeah, I think I prefer this over the first one.
Yeah.
I could watch these two, and I think.
Challenge accepted, because they're in another movie together.
Ooh. Drawing a blank. Is it something I know?
It is a remake of something you know.
I don't know.
They are in that animated Night of the Living Dead CGI movie.
Oh, okay. Ooh, oof.
You said it.
I'm
You'll
not
watch
gonna
anything
watch
with
that.
them in it.
Okay, to be fair, those are voices. That's different.
No, they get him back to play Ben again.
That's cool.
I guess it's just weird. Like,
Yes.
no, that movie's also like impossible to find. This is the part of these movies that doesn't binge well when you get the same story, backstory every movie, slightly tweaked or expanded.
It's okay, because we're gonna learn a whole bunch of stuff here we didn't know the first time.
No,
Like how his
this
wife and
backstory is insane.
yeah,
He looks 20 years older than either of them.
oh, I got an ad.
Oh,
Amazon didn't wait long this time.
play. I've never seen the Hatchet films, but only because I hate hatchets. Their axes don't want to feel fancy. He's not entirely wrong.
So I
I
think it's
just
debatable,
Kate Hodder's looks so goofy when he's crying. Like,
especially in this context. Like, okay, the cheating on your sick wife part is already kind of fucked up. I feel like it's doing it in the next room that makes it worse.
psychological horror is easier to fuck up than just straight up monster horror. Correct. Though Silent Hill's a weird franchise too, because like one and three are connected, and I never realized that part of why that happens is because two didn't do well in Japan.
Oh,
Um,
weird.
like that
That's like
did
my
better.
favorite one now.
That did better here than Japan. So they kind of went back to the first game for three, and then after that, it's just like throwing shit at the wall. Games don't take place in Silent Hill anymore. Apparently, Silent Hill 4 just takes place in a apartment building.
So
So
remember, Victor Crowley was just like a deformed kid, like Jason in the first one, and now there's like this curse put on him by his
I
mom.
I do kind well, it wouldn't be his mom. What?
Well, that's true. Yeah, yeah. No, you're right.
I do appreciate that we're skipping the part where he's just a normal killer and just, he's supernatural. We don't have to get there first. Teddy, it's always Japan. God. Shouldn't you go to a hospital?
No. I do love how fucked this part of the backstory is. She just dies in shock.
That is so like 13-year-old try hard too.
No, and Kane Hodder said like he was excited to in these movies to also get to play the killer's father and getting to act and play a part that's not just covered in makeup, and I respect it. I'm happy for him, unlike you.
I mean, I'm happy that he got this, but no, my favorite is because he had a slew of these like just where he's just acting as a person, not just a guy in makeup. And is it Ed Gein? I think that he plays in a movie.
Yes, I guess it's a TV movie, but yeah, that's not who you cast as Ed Gein. And I don't know if it's a slasher movie or what. There's one called See No Evil, I think. No relation to the
That's
other See No Evil.
I was gonna say because I've seen the one with Kane.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, not Kane Hodder, just Kane. No
Yeah.
relation.
No, that has Kane the wrestler. However, there is a connection to this movie because Danielle Harris is in See No Evil too.
Oh, she only does sequels.
Apparently.
She's like, I will not be in the first one.
No, I do want to show you the first movie at some point because I think it's quite good. But I'll never forget. I went to see that in theaters. That was at the height of my wrestling fandom. Uh, when I was younger, and me and my buddy get bet on who would live, and he went with who he thought was hot, and I went with who I was logical based on all the other slasher movies that I'd seen. And I'll never forget. There's a kill where a character's hiding from the killer, and her cell phone goes off. And this is 2006, so it's one of those brick flip phones, and he shoves it down her throat. It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
we're just speed running some
And,
kills here.
yeah, and I think one of the kills here is a Aaron Ashmore cameo.
Oh, if it is, I'm. Oh, yep, there he is.
Thought he wouldn't notice, but we did.
I don't think I've ever noticed that until just now.
Which is funny, because he's here because he was in Frozen, but as a different character, presumably.
You know, shit, I forgot what I was saying.
Or maybe it was Sean Ashmore. I can never remember which one is which.
I can't either. The thing is really distracting in Smallville when they're both in it, and they never reference the fact that Jimmy
Yeah, there's no
Olsen
relation.
looks exactly like the kid that stole Clark's powers in high school.
I think there's some clone shenanigans going on we just never explain. Because not only do you have two supposedly unrelated characters who don't look alike, but then you have the younger brother of Jimmy who grows up into the same person.
Well, you know,
Yeah, so
we do state that cloning exists in the Smallville universe.
exactly. That'll be in season 11. So yeah, that was Sean Ashmore, who was Iceman in the X-Men movies. So yeah, same year as this, he's the lead in Frozen, and he's credited as Fisherman #1 here.
Is it him or Aaron that's in Animorphs?
That is a good question. Let me check that.
Draven, I remember watching Raw around the time that was coming out, and every time someone brought up May 19th, which was the release date of the movie, Kane would freak out. Yes. So Kane's whole character was and kind of why he was perfect for that movie is he was kind of like a slasher villain if he was a wrestler. Like he was the one everyone was scared of. And they would have every time somebody would bring up the release date of this movie, his character would just freak out. I vividly remember this. Mostly because I didn't realize that was the tie-in, so I was like, why do we keep doing this?
Okay, so Sean Ashmore was in Animorphs.
Okay.
Um,
That is a property I keep waiting for them to bring back.
Give it to Adam Green. No, they should bring back Animorphs and do like a fucked up body horror spin on it.
Yes. I do think in terms of writing and lore, this is a pretty natural sequel. I just want to bring my family's bodies home and bury them.
To which I say, don't do that. You already survived. Just stay out. Danielle.
I agree.
Yeah, I bet. Like I gotta be full transparent. If any of my friends or family are like horrifically killed by a slasher killer, yeah, I'm not going back for their remains. Fuck that.
He was Undertaker's demon brother. He was. There's a kind of a meme, but it's true. That one of the first heartbreaking moments a wrestling fan experiences is realizing that Undertaker and Kane aren't actually brothers.
Oh.
And Kane is now a mayor in Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's really funny finding out what one of my favorite wrestlers, because he was like a monster horror villain-esque character. His real name is Glenn. We got Jareth in the chat. Hello, Jareth. How's it going?
Yay. I do love that Tony Todd and Danielle Harris can just act the shit out of this nonsense.
Yeah.
They take it seriously and they commit, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in anything in so long.
It's been a while. I still think it's shitty that she didn't at least get a cameo in the new Halloween movies as just a different character. Like, you should have thrown her in there somewhere.
Say what you will, but it was really cool of Zombie to bring her back as Annie.
Yeah, like, that was good casting.
I didn't love that we killed her off in the second movie, but... Oh, yeah, she was in that movie Stream that I want to see at some point. Because that's got Jeffrey Combs, Dee Wallace, Felissa Rose, Tim Curry, Tony Todd.
Hell yeah! Oh my god,
this movie has like a all-star horror cast. Yeah. So Draven, it's funnier than that. So he says my favorite is Shawn Michaels, whose real name is Sean Hickenbottom. Shawn Michaels' real name is Michael Sean Hickenbottom. He just switched his first and middle name and made that his ring name.
Hell yeah.
I also love the idea that Tony Todd apparently just had a second assistant hiding upstairs this whole time. Jareth says that it's going pretty good. He won tickets to a horror convention. He's getting ready for it now. Nice. Is anybody cool going to be there?
And I am noticing that the subtitles are starting to get out of sync.
No,
like, these words aren't matching their lips. Yeah, because okay, so at this point, like, words are coming up on the screen well before the person says them.
Draven says the only thing I'll say about streaming is don't expect too much from all the cameos. That's disappointing.
Okay, so that tracks. Yeah. I'm not surprised that they'd be very brief.
I always forget Danielle Harris is Debbie Thornberry in The Wild Thornberrys.
Yeah, I loved that show when I was a kid.
I did not, for whatever reason. And then I got really irritated because they did that Rugrats and Wild Thornberrys movie. I was like, but I don't like the Wild Thornberrys. I just care about the Rugrats.
That's I think the first thing I know Tim Curry from. That's probably the first thing I hear his voice in.
Mine's dumb. It's a 90s Power Rangers ripoff called Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. They got him to be the main villain in that. I say ripoff, but that was one of Saban's like 600 attempts to recreate the success of Rangers. It's like, well, Japan has all these other shows. We'll just take footage from those too.
And here's Tom Holland.
Oh, okay. I wish he would make another movie.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to his career, if he's in like movie jail or.
Well, he's Spider-Man
Jareth. he he's Spider-Man in the adaptation of Spider-Man Reign.
now. Oh God.
That way you can trick the masses into thinking it's still Tom Holland, just older. Jareth, I'm not sure who the headliner is, but there's a lot of celebrities there. Lots of Scream. I almost read that as lots of Cenobites, and I was like, what?
Yeah, they need work.
I still can't believe Mojo Jojo is Ghostface. What?
Yeah. The voice of Ghostface in the Scream movies is Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, okay. I've never watched any of that. That unfortunately came on just when I was young enough to go, oh, that's dumb and for girls. And then
Oh.
by the time I think I was like, maybe I'd watch that, I feel like I'm too old to get into it now. I love Tom Holland as a writer and director. This Tom Holland, he is not an actor.
Debatably. Yeah, he has a couple of rough line readings where you're like, oh. I don't know why we gave him such a hefty part, but all right.
No, the best cameo in this entire franchise is Sid Haig in 3.
I don't remember.
Oh my god, he plays a racist old redneck. It's incredible. I feel like we just let this guy improv everything that he's doing.
He's really bad at doing other accents, but again, I respect the commitment to the bit.
Apparently he's also been in stuff.
Yeah, I've seen him in something else.
Apparently he's on General Hospital, or was on General Hospital. If that's your jam.
The more you know. This guy's he's an asshole.
I wonder if these are cameos and I just don't know the people.
I don't know.
Oh, crazy. I don't know if you're a Mortal Kombat guy, but the Asian guy played Takeda Takahashi in the last Mortal Kombat game. I don't know who that is, but somebody does. Austin probably knows who that is. In fact, why don't I ask him?
Oh god. Like I'm reading subtitles and then it takes like 10 seconds for somebody to say what the subtitles said. It's bad.
Oh, apparently he
So
played him in
honestly.
Mortal Kombat X as well. Interesting. But I wanted to pull up Hatchet II to see if there is.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
This scene is insane, and I hope wasn't in the script.
This it was not.
Tony's freaking out.
The cameras just got to set and Tony Todd was just doing this.
He's holding these people hostage.
Oh, so I found the the bit you were talking about. Emma Bell appears in an uncredited cameo role as Parker O'Neill, reprising her role from Frozen, which was released 7 months before this, in a scene serving as an epilogue to the events of the 2010 film. I don't know what that scene is, but I love the idea that you survived that and then decided to go to a swamp to get brutally murdered.
I think it's like a news report. I think it's on a TV. I don't think she's actually here. But I don't know if we've seen that yet or not. I don't know if we missed it.
Okay. Jareth, how is Resident Evil 9? I couldn't put it down. I almost didn't put it down.
It's a problem.
No, I got it
Hey,
pretty
you
much
don't
all
say
figured
the
out.
R word, Jared.
Draven, I think the guy in the hat with the black facial hair was in your next, the one sitting next to the blonde.
Oh, I still need to see her next.
I was right. Okay. So I'm still looking through all of them, but the older guy, the big guy, that is Randall Mielhoff, who was Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw 3.
Yeah.
The only one of those I haven't seen, but
Yeah. And I believe in the trailer for that movie, Kane Hodder plays Leatherface.
I think so. No, because I think Kane has, if you go by the loosest possible definition, has gotten to be Freddy because he's the glove in Fred the Final Friday. Leatherface in the and Leatherface in that trailer, and Jason. The only one he hasn't gotten to be is Michael.
Game.
Oh, in the game, yeah. The only one he hasn't gotten to be yet is Michael. Just let him do it. He's completely wrong for that role, but let him do it. Yes, Jared or Draven, you are correct. So that guy with the dark facial hair that the woman was talking to, he he has kind of a crazy run. In 2009, he's in House of the Devil, and then he's in this, and then he's in Your Next. And those are all. Your Next is fantastic. I don't know if you've seen that, but I think that's Adam. That's I think Adam Wingard's best movie. However, he was also in Creepshow 3, so you know.
Oh, well, I cannot be winners. It's how Holland doesn't even fit this group. Like it looks like he's just wandered in front of the camera and doesn't know the camera's on him.
I just love the image of the cast going, "You have to get out of the shot, Tom. We're trying to make a movie here, Tom."
No.
No, my career's been dead. Uh oh, okay. So the mom that puts the curse on, or the woman that puts the curse on Victor and his all them, she was also has a cameo appearance in Mission Impossible 3 as that very memorable role of party goer.
Oh my god. I remember her.
Oh, so this will be more to you because you're a Metal Gear guy. She voiced Venus in
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops and Metal Gear Acid 2, whatever the hell that is.
The guy eating cookies does not belong here. What does he think he's doing?
Oh. Teddy, by the way, I watched the leaked Scary Movie 6 trailer, and man, it feels like that specific type of like 2000s comedy, for better or for worse. I haven't watched the actual trailer, but I've seen like screenshots and context clues. Yeah, like it looks like spoilers for the leaked trailer, but they're doing a parody of Wednesday, and they're just calling her Tuesday because funny.
But John, it's the day before Wednesday.
And then the Wayans have the nerve to call 3 the bad one.
Okay, John, to show how out of sync the subtitles are on this, I'm gonna read like the next thing somebody says and just wait for you to hear it. Let's see. So how come we don't put them boys up there?
Oh, I just got to that.
Ah, fucker.
Teddy, it's so dumb, and I just like the art. The clown is in it, and he went for art. I'm like, is that really a win?
That would only it would be amazing if they actually got David Howard Thornton for that though.
Yes.
Then that would be cool.
I did see one part because they're satirizing Megan. I saw that part and I was like, oh god.
But what? It's like too late. Like we've already had a Megan sequel that bombed. Like it's over. We're so past Megan fever.
No, that's the problem with their brand of parody, because they're not satirizing anything. They're just making fun of things you've seen. So it has to be things that you don't care about anymore. Because that's the problem with 5 is they're making fun of movies that haven't come out yet. So it's just this trailer shot but stupid.
Yeah, that's immediately dated.
Like they make fun of the Evil Dead remake. You know that really disturbing scene where she licks the box cutter? They do that, but the tongue turns into a hot dog. Isn't that funny?
No.
That just like look of disgust on your face. Like I have to watch that one of these days. That is the only movie. That is the only movie I've ever seen break Austin in under 5 minutes. We just start the movie and out of nowhere he goes, "How much longer is this movie?" I'm like, we just started, and it's like something snapped in him.
I'm not looking for a date. I can tell you that much.
Your subtitles are like synced up with my movie. Teddy, I think it's gonna be awful, but there's something about them doing this now after this type of comedy isn't even a thing anymore. I'm like, you know what? Go for it. I'm gonna be honest. I think maybe this is a hot take. That kind of comedy should have stayed dead in the mid 2000s.
Especially when we just got that Naked Gun movie last year, which wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but
It was
quality.
funny. Yeah.
Like that's what the standard should be.
Jared, Hayden Panettiere and Corey from Inns are the 2 people I'm gonna try to meet tomorrow. Cool.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Tell him that evil dies tonight. Draven, damn, he didn't even get to the pool party scene. Oh no, we finished the movie, but he was asking how much longer 5 minutes in. No, that movie is weird too because it's satirizing. The main movie that it picks to satirize is Paranormal Activity, which is just like that's barely a movie. You're just watching people sleep for 90 minutes.
Okay, but if it was just Leslie Nielsen doing that, that would be peak.
Yes.
I'd watch that.
No, that's why Scary Movie 3 is the best one because it has Leslie Nielsen. And he pees through his finger. Teddy, I agree in my head, but my heart disagrees. I like 2 more than Austin and Noah, but that's mostly because Tim Curry's in it.
Sure.
It's also insane that movie's a satire of The Haunting. I don't know if you knew about that. It's
We did, and we talked about it. They're like, what? That came out what, like 3 years later or something? Like, why The Haunting?
I don't know. But no, it's The Haunting, but Tim Curry plays Liam Neeson's character, and David Cross in a wheelchair is his sidekick. So that guy that we established is in Your Next. Tell me if you agree with this. He kind of looks like CJ from the Dawn of the Dead remake.
Yes.
I miss CJ. He shouldn't have died. We cannot call what Scary Movie does. Franchise does satirizing. It just points and goes, "Oh, look at this. We doing it, but we do it silly." Yeah, satirizing is the wrong word. Sorry, they're parody films, is what they call them. Uh, I'm so glad that those are mostly dead.
Mostly.
My cousin was obsessed with Meet the Spartans when that movie came out.
Oh.
Why were all of those parody movies obsessed with like Carmen Electra, and is it just because they could afford her?
Probably.
We always gotta have that one character in the slasher movie that won't shut the fuck up.
I'm sure I'll be fine. And we have a Chad, like that's never a good sign.
Do you remember Aliens?
Oh. Tom, can you stop holding on to Danielle's shoulders? It's making her uncomfortable.
Those pretty much killed parody movies until that new Naked Gun movie. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I forget what their names are, but that duo that
Fraser
did
and Seltzer.
yeah, dear God. Did those movies make enough money to justify how many of those they cranked out?
Yeah, I mean they were super cheap and they make all their money opening weekend. And then they tank after that, but like they were profitable.
Yeah. Remember when Allison Hannigan was in
And
one of those?
oh. And look, I don't want to call general audiences idiots. They're just not always smart.
They're people of the frontier, morons.
Well, what I really love about this film is, it's a portrait of America.
Yeah.
It really captures the essence of the American experience.
Is this the movie? I think it's this one that has the insane sex scene kill.
Yep.
That might be one of the greatest kills of all time. But no, and then what sucks is those frauds have made at least a few of those that would classify as horror or horror parody, like the scary movies, Stan Helsing. We're gonna have to watch those and cover them at some point. Ah,
Where are Tucker and Dale when you need them?
this is like the Timu version of Tucker and Dale. Okay, this guy is a little insufferable. Draven superhero movie. No, we don't have to do superhero movie. That's Austin and Cap that have to worry about that. We've been trying to watch all those like on our own. And we did watch superhero movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
I've only seen parts of it.
It is like a shot for shot remake of the first Raimi movie, but with dumb jokes. It's rough, except Leslie Nielsen as Uncle Ben is the greatest thing.
Okay. No, that's like the one joke I remember from the trailers is the bit with the nail gun.
Yeah.
That's funny. Also, the fact that Tony Todd's character is named Reverend Zombie, come on. It's peak.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, and I do think this part of the movie dips a bit, but like once Victor Crowley shows up again, we stay at 11.
Yeah. No, this is weird where feels like the setup for the first movie of a franchise.
Yeah.
We're in the sequel. You don't need to build up to your killer. We know he's there. Just
Yeah.
come on.
Well, the first third of this movie, it's Daniel Harris and Tony Todd really carrying it, and then in this middle portion, we're not holding on them enough.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Time.
That like flashback or where it's just like a montage of him killing people. That feels like from the Friday movies where they'd be like, you know, you're going too long without a kill. Just shoot like a death scene so these random people would just show up to be killed by Jason. That's what that whole montage was. Oh, there he is. There's our boy.
He's got the hatchet from Hatchet.
Oh. If you ever get a chance and you're interested, that the actual Hatchet book I mentioned at the start of the stream, it is quite good. It does get absurd because that book did really well, so they made like a bunch of sequels. And at one point he's like, you know, I don't know if I want to live in society. I kind of just want to go back to my island. Which, honestly, relatable, but, you know.
When I was younger...
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead and read the comment.
There's the joke about the X-Men and Pamela Anderson as Invisible Woman. Yes, I think so. Because that movie is like Spider-Man almost 1-to-1, and then occasionally they'll dive off and do another superhero property parody.
I know that there's the Superman Returns bit.
Yes,
that's in there.
Which, because I think those came out at the same year, So that is just them seeing that trailer and just taking a shot from the trailer.
Yep.
It's also like a college humor skit. They shoot him in the eye and it bounces off and hits them instead. That wasn't funny when YouTube did it, let alone a multi-million-dollar movie. But anyway, what were you gonna say?
When I was younger, my best friend, my family and his family would go camping together every year for a while. And one year we had this hatchet and we were just throwing it at a tree. And we got really good at it, but we ended up bending the fuck out of that hatchet. Like, we turned that thing into a right angle. It was fucked when we were done with it.
Don't do that. Are you telling me that all the shit Victor Crowley does with a hatchet would break it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I do love these scenes where Tony Todd's like, hey, your brother might be alive. I don't know.
No, he's arguably the
Pause
human
to that.
villain of this movie. And that's awesome.
No,
Oh.
I I I don't know if we did anything wrong. That's just me.
You would say that.
But we can agree to disagree on this. I think he's a productive member of society.
One thing I appreciate about these movies is they'll always have at least one character that just is using common sense. And it never feels like, oh, we're, referencing the jokes about horror movies. And it's like, nah, this is just the smart guy.
Well, it's like they always say, if you're with your buddy and you're being chased by a bear, you don't have to outrun the bear. You just have to outrun your buddy.
It's true.
Oh god,
And I feel like this is a kill I've seen a lot, but this version is, oof.
it's a good one. Again, that when the lady gets her head ripped off in that first, that is just such a perfectly edited and executed kill. I just don't think we ever quite top it. It's just
No.
too good. But these are still great.
And then mirrors will rip that off.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember that.
that's sure. Yeah, I've heard of mirrors, but I've never actually seen it. But I know the bit you're talking about.
No, because they sold it on that movie hard. I don't even remember the plot of that movie. I remember that scene because it's fucked. But that's Kiefer Sutherland. All I remember about that movie is so the wife is like looking in the mirror, and then she turns and leaves, and the reflection stays in the mirror, and then it does the jaw thing, and her mouth and the real world starts to open until it rips off apart, and it's horrifying. But that's the only thing I remember about that movie.
I appreciate the romantic dialogue in this movie. I like that we can stop and have like a real human connection with
Yeah.
three-dimensional characters.
Draven, I remember a friend I had in 2008 the whole summer. He didn't want to see Iron Man. He didn't want to see Dark Knight. He didn't want to see Tropic Thunder, but he wanted to see Disaster Movie. Oh,
That sounds like a bad friend.
those are the people you go, bye bye.
Is this the right time for this?
Uh, I'm going to go out on a limb and say yes. That is the one kill in this movie that I think might rival anything in the first one because it's so stupid.
Oh my god, they moved the bodies. And it's like, no, it's okay. We probably just couldn't afford Robert Englund again, or he was busy. Because I don't think they ever actually show their bodies again. I think they're just gone. This mission was for nothing.
I always love when people are like, maybe you were just scared or hallucinating. So she hallucinated her family's corpses.
As you do. Oh my god, this is getting bad. So I'm watching like Tony Todd and Daniel Harris and everyone, and I'm just reading dialogue from the sex scene. This is bad.
Hang on, this is gonna be bad.
You like that better than Jesus? That's a weird line. I like that better than baby Jesus?
No, this whole exchange of just you like this better than random things. It's like, what?
No, like this monologue isn't as good as the one in Friday '09, but I mean, what
Few things
is?
are.
I do always love the "Tell me you love me," and the guy's like, eh. I just read Hatchet Swoosh. It's like that hasn't happened yet. Movie.
Technically, that has happened a
96.
couple of times in this movie.
Oh my god. Can we reenact this on Mythbusters? I don't know how plausible this is. I love that like this is because we just talked about Friday 5 and how they weren't allowed to go there. This movie says we're going there.
Yep.
That is so mean.
This is a comedy bit that shouldn't work, but it does. That's what you get for boning in the swamp.
Yep. I agree. No notes.
No, because like you think about it, that'd be gross. Like there's bugs and dirt and
Yeah.
Tony Todd was a big motherfucker too. Like I never really thought about it until like this movie. I saw this movie the first time. Like he towers over everyone else in his room, except maybe that bald
He's
guy.
double the size of Daniel Harris.
Yeah. Well, that's because she's like 3 feet tall.
That's correct. Is the lighting here realistic? No. But can I see what's going on? Yes.
This
I'll
also
take
we
it.
didn't talk about this. This looks 100 times better than the first movie.
Yeah, it is a step up. Well, you could tell this time that we got to go to an actual swamp. So, I mean, that's part of it.
uh, Teddy is still stuck on parody movies. The thing with that genre of 2000 parody movies is just how basic the jokes were most of the time. They weren't pretending to be clever. Correct. That's why they're bad.
This scene with the chainsaw is so over the top, and I love it.
In this movie, no. This is a very dark. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is a very dark, serious slasher movie.
Well, there's a lot of restraint, yeah.
Yeah.
What did we watch recently where somebody accidentally shoots himself in the head, and we were like, "Oh, it's the Halloween Kills scene," but it's something else that did it first.
What was it?
So I'm drawing a blank now.
Yeah. Was it?
I could see that happening in one
It
of
wasn't
these movies.
Valentine, was it?
I don't think so.
Or was it Silent Hill?
No, I don't think it was that either. Oh, there he is. There's the chainsaw.
Yeah. Where again? Where did he get this?
Is that legal?
No, that. Oh God.
That chainsaw is only that big to justify this double kill. Oh, was it Tucker? Was it Tucker and Dale? Did somebody shoot
Yes,
themselves?
somebody shoots themselves
Okay.
because they're like, you got to turn the safety off, and he like turns around to turn it off, and now you hide. I've never had a problem with his acting until this viewing, but I can't take anything he says seriously. Why? I'm really glad that he gets a cameo in this because I always felt like he was a more underrated '80s director and writer for the genre. But like, just give him a cameo. Like, do you think they hired him for this like major role and then they got to his line delivers and they're like, oh no.
we may have gone too far in a few places. I will say the twist with this character is genuinely well written.
Yeah. No. So we've done a lot of comparing just because I think this and Terrifier fit into a similar niche. Adam Green is better at mythology and lore. He's not great at it because he keeps retconning shit. But I don't have to go into a Wikipedia and read what the fuck I'm supposed to infer from a movie. Well, really, what the the first three Hatchet movies are, is just really is Mary Beth's No Good Weekend at the swamp.
Yeah. Most of which was her own damn fault. She
No,
should have learned after the first day.
don't say that. Why say that?
Now we got to a point where, like, I'm watching these two people still talking, but the subtitles are just done.
They just gave up.
It's so bad.
No, this is a great twist. And the one that so One thing I do kind of like with how the mythology works is we have to keep coming up with a new way to kill him. Is that is very 80s slasher where it's like this time he's gone for good. Just kidding. Teddy, yeah, but hatchets are awful tools that want to be axes so bad. Counterpoint, most axes just are sharp on one side and then have like a flat side. Hatchets are sharp on both sides, which means they are superior.
I think that can differ in both cases.
No.
I just read Victor Crowley roars, and I'm just waiting for him to show up.
Well, the subtitles are trying again.
Somebody's yelling, Uncle Bob, Uncle Bob. That's not the scene I'm watching.
Draven, doesn't he get completely obliterated in part 3? No. He gets his face caved in. Also, so fun fact, if you just type in Hatchet 2 into Discord GIF function, the first GIF is Candyman. So, I mean, at least it's an actor from this movie.
There he is.
There he is. Have you read the Hatchet comics? Asks Jareth. There's comics? I didn't know this.
I believe yeah, I guess the first one was just an adaptation of the first movie, and then they just kept making more, do other shit. But I don't know. I don't know if those are available. I don't know if they're good. But yeah, I just found out today that those exist.
I'll have to read those. I want to read that Texas Chainsaw book by Abnett and Lanning because I need to know what that looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, did you not know about that?
Not really.
I don't know anything about the plot, but there is a Texas Chainsaw Massacre comic book written by Abnett and Lanning that ties in with the remake continuity.
Interesting.
For whatever reason, that's the one that Platinum Dunes went all out for.
Oh my god. You know, Victor Crowley, he really likes this as a weapon.
Yes. Oh, that's your brain on drugs, by the way.
It's oh, it's fine. The subtitles spoiled that scene for me like 5 minutes ago.
Have you read the Jason versus Leatherface comic? No. I should.
I wish I could. I'd love to read those.
The only thing that puts me off on that is I don't like the art or like the designs for Jason and Leatherface. Mostly Jason. Like, what the fuck is that? I always thought the way the Hatchet franchise works is each new film he gets another Hatchet. So in the first movie he gets one Hatchet, 2 he gets 2, and 3 he gets 3. No.
That is wrong. That is a wrong thing you said.
You sit there and you're wrong and wrongness and be wrong.
You know who isn't wrong? Tony Todd.
Oh.
He's proactive. He's trying. He's doing what he can to end the curse of Victor Crowley. You know, he's a patriot. He's a hero.
This guy was winning until that piece of wood broke.
Yeah.
I feel like Tony Todd wouldn't have this much trouble with Danielle Harris.
This is a pretty epic battle. This kill's pretty great.
Oh yeah, no. Oh. The eyes blinking on the top half of the head is kind of freaky too.
I love it.
Teddy, I'm wrong and I am proud. As long as you admit it.
Tom Holland accepts his fate.
You know, he's old. He's lived a long life.
Yeah. He's doing him a favor.
So, I get the idea behind the insult, but just hatchet face is such a dumb insult. No, I think you're right. This might be the best one. 3 is quite good though.
I need to watch it again. I mean, when another week rolls around where Hayden isn't available and we need to fill a slot, we'll probably do 3 and 4 back to back sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm reading. You killed all those innocent people. No, no, no. Victor Crowley murdered those people. I just happened to survive. These subtitles are so fucked. That wasn't my real uncle. Bob was my daddy's best friend.
No, and we'll get there, but what they do to Tony Todd in this movie is fucking good. It's so insane, but so good. Oh, yeah, I'm at that scene now where she's accusing him of being a murderer.
It's so far behind.
Oh. You know, there are days where I'm like, I should go through Tony Todd's like filmography because like I love him as an actor. And then you look at his filmography and it's like, no.
Oh, shit.
He looks pissed.
No, this kill gets a lot of points for originality.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if you have this thought. I just had it now. They shoot that the way they shoot the Jason X stare down with the space guy.
Yes. No, this fight's great. And it's so over the top. Like this movie's in a universe where you can cut somebody in half and they're still just chugging along. It's so stupid.
No, and it's just like, oh, he's cut in half. Well, now his spine is gonna get ripped out.
He basically turns him I can't even describe it. He rips him out of his skin. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I always knew I'd go out this way. I
And he's
I don't know
still
if that makes
alive.
It just throws him in the bushes.
And this is where Harris really excels, just this like
Yes.
physicality
So
to
feral.
yeah.
Even though she's 2 feet tall, she really sells this.
And she just keeps going and going.
Well, it's the Friday 4 ending with Tommy killing Jason.
That she's also an
Back
actress where I'm
away.
like, you know, maybe I should watch like all the movies that she's in, and then you look at her filmography, it's like, oh no.
Okay, so this is another one that just kind of stops, but I like it.
I think that is a much better just
That's a
like
good approach.
but
It's over. Go home.
wait, 5 years for the next one.
That was Hatchet II. Good movie.
These are underrated motion pictures.
Yeah, good slashes. Make the next movie, Adam Green. We need it.
Wrap it up.
Make one more. And also, I mean, like that stream movie I need to watch. Maybe she just has a cameo in that. I don't know, but it's like you said, I haven't seen her in anything recently. Like she deserves bigger franchises. Like I want to see her in more stuff. And at the very least, just make Hatchet 5. Let's wrap it up.
Well, Robert, that was our Hatchet double feature. If you're watching after the fact, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one.